Well, how the heck are you? Guys, it's been way too long. Way too long. It's good to make a video again. This was very spontaneous. I'm out in my shop. And I'm out here working. It's about 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday, and for some reason the mood just struck. I've thought about making another video for a couple years now, but I guess tonight's the night. I had an idea a while back about doing maybe rejuvenating my channel and calling it the Smoke Shop, and do videos from out here in my shop. Share the pipe, share about what I'm smoking, share about a project I'm working on, show you around. So maybe I'll do a few of those videos. Maybe it'll lead to more. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I deserve, or y'all deserve, a little update. Shoot, I don't remember when my last video was. It might have been from Ukraine. What are the highlights in the last few years? Well, we moved back to the States in, I think, June of 2019. Yeah, June of 2019. And transitioned out of missionary work after my accident. Part of my rehabilitation has been finding employment and a new career path that involves me moving constantly and up on my feet. And so with that in mind, it was a big change for me, as you can imagine. And I thought about what I'd love to do if I was starting over in a real way. Well, that's topics for a lot of other videos. I don't want to ramble on about it. But anyways, I got into woodworking and cabinetry. Cabinetry more so as just an entrance into woodworking. It's not probably something I want to do long term, although I do enjoy it. And anyways, we moved back to Washington State, where I'm from, and we were there for 2 years. And we pretty much got priced out of Washington and the West Coast. And we had wanted, I gotta go find a lighter. We had wanted to, when we moved back to the States, we were thinking about not moving back home and moving someplace else. But we didn't. We moved back to Washington, and it was real nice to be with family. And my folks are out there, and my brother and his kids are out there. But it was time to move on. And when it was time to move on, a lot of factors led us to moving to Tennessee. So we're now in the Nashville area. For those of you that are familiar, we're in Smyrna, Rutherford County, about 16, maybe 20 miles from downtown Nashville. And probably about 30 miles or so from Columbia, Tennessee, where Briarworks is located. So the last couple of years, I've seen a few of you there at the Muletown Pipe Show, and that's been really fun. Anyways, so we're in Tennessee now, and we're loving it. The move has been really great to us. We were able to afford a house, so we got our first house. It came with this detached two-car garage in the back, which I'm loving. Was a huge blessing, a huge answer to prayer. I still can't believe it, really. So I got my own shop. It's my dedicated wood shop, and yeah. Sometime I'll probably show you around the premises, but it's dark out now, and that's not the purpose of this video. Anyways, we're here in Tennessee. We're loving it. and this is my shop. It's a complete mess right now, but I thought I'd show you a little project I'm working on now. It's a fun one, one you guys might be interested in. But before I do that, show you what I'm chooching on. Some Black House from Hearth and Home. I don't tend to smoke a lot of Latakia blends. Not really my thing, but every once in a while, man, it hits the spot. And we've had a hot summer, and even I think 3 days ago, we hit 90 degrees. This morning I woke up and it's a chill fall day. It was like 46 degrees this morning when I went outside. Sun's shining, it's dry out, crisp, real cold air. It just felt wonderful, and it was screaming Black House. So this is a Latakia blend that I really enjoy. And as you can see, I'm smoking it in my Dagner Missouri Meerschaum collaboration poker sitter. I did a review on this. It's probably my #1 video on my channel years ago, right when it came out. And I pretty much hold to my review all these years later. I'm still smoking it, not very often, but that's not to knock the pipe. It's just not a style of pipe that I gravitate towards. But when I do smoke it, it smokes well. It's held up. Shoot, I don't know how many years ago that was. 5-6 years ago. More than that. Could it be 7 or 8 years ago? Maybe. Something like that. Wow. It's a great little pipe. I like it. Yeah. Anyways. Really tasty blend. I didn't think about doing sort of a review for it this evening, so I won't make a fool of myself talking about its characteristics, but I do recall I enjoy it a lot better drying it out so that it's almost crispy dry. Like, I had to dry it out quite a bit to get the desired results, but when I did, it's got that great savory smokiness to it. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Anyways, before this video gets to 10 minutes, let me show you what I'm working on. Maybe 6 months ago, my church, St. Patrick's Anglican Church, had me modify, cut down to size, and restore some old pews that they got from a Roman Catholic church, I believe in Kentucky. And they were in horrible shape. And they were about 16 feet long. And I did 3 of them, cut them down to various lengths to fit a certain room. A children's chapel where we do Sunday school for the little ones. And that turned out really well. It was fun. I'm not a huge fan of restoration projects. I'd rather build from scratch. But it turned out really well. I enjoy them. They look great. The church enjoyed them. And a couple months ago, they asked me to build some more. I told them I had some leftovers. As you can see there behind me, that's a back. Yeah, that's a back. And behind me here's the seat portion of it. Those were cut-offs. That's already re-stripped down to the raw wood and re-stained. Anyways, but I didn't have the end caps for them. So this project is building 6 new end caps and then fitting them to the existing backs and seats. And it's semi-restoration, more so, more work involved in building the new end caps. Let me see if I can show you here what's going on. I have a glue up here I guess, let's see here. This might be a better example. As I said, this was very spontaneous. So, for example, there's a glue up. That's going to be an end cap. So I needed 12 of these, 2 each, so that when they're done, as you can see here, maybe there's 1, 2. So it'll be just over 2 inches, 2 or 2 1/8 inch thick when they're done. After they got glued up, then I took and roughed out the shape on the bandsaw, which I don't have any roughed out shapes, I don't think. Oh, I do. Here's one over here. Let's hold this up. So there's the roughed out shape on the bandsaw. And then from the first project, or the first time around, 6 months ago, I have some templates of what the shape should be. And that cutout there is for a routed out, a relief profile here. It's a design element in the outside of the end cap. And then I'll use that template here, fix it to my blank, use that as a guide on the router, and get a nice clean edge. So that's the final outside shape. So that's a cleaned up shape to it. And as you can see here, I got to cut this out. That's where the back and the seat will be inserted. I think I have one that I just finished up with. That's what it'll look like. And the seat and back will be inserted into it. And it'll get sandwiched, for example, onto another one, like so. So the back and the seat go in, but then on the other side, it's solid and 2 inches thick. And then there'll be some design profiles around the edge and across. A really nice, the original ones didn't have it, but I'm going to add them to it on these ones. Inside, so this will get a little routed out profile here. And then inside of that, I'm going to put a nice, elegant, thin, tall cross on all of them that will be an addition to the outside. Anyways, I guess that's it for me, guys. It's 13 minutes. My daughter's calling me. I think she made dinner for me. So I got to run. But it's good to be back. I don't know if I'm going to make tons of videos. I'm not promising that. But the mood finally struck, and I made a video. So holler at me. Let me know how you're doing. I wish you well. Love, truly. Bye-bye.